In this video, we'll be taking a look at two NBA games happening on January 16, 2024 and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these two NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Golden State Warriors versus Utah Jazz. The Golden State Warriors find themselves in dire need of a victory, having suffered defeat in 4 of their last 5 games. On the other hand, the Utah Jazz are basking in the glory of a commendable 6-game winning streak. Recent matchups have not been kind to the Warriors, who succumbed to the Grizzlies and Bucks. Conversely, the Utah Jazz showcased their dominance by triumphing over the 76ers, Bucks, Nuggets, Raptors, Lakers, and Pacers during this impressive streak. Having experienced a considerable downturn, the Golden State Warriors have lost 8 of their last 11 games. Their hopes of breaking a 2-game skid were dashed after a 116-107 road defeat against the Grizzlies. In this disappointing loss, Stephen Curry led the team with 26 points and 8 assists, supported by Jonathan Kuminga's 20 points and 11 rebounds off the bench, and Andrew Wiggins contributing 16 points. Despite a promising start, the Warriors faltered in the 4th quarter, allowing the Grizzlies to secure a pivotal 16-5 run. Looking ahead, the Warriors are set to face the Mavericks in their next matchup. Meanwhile, the Utah Jazz are riding high on their red-hot form, winning 12 of their last 14 games, including a commanding 132-105 victory over the Pacers. Lauri Markkanen's stellar performance, with 32 points, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists, propelled the Jazz to a dominant win. Colin Sexton and Keon George also made significant contributions as the team shot 55% from the field. The Jazz's next challenges will be against the Thunder and Rockets. In terms of player availability, the Warriors continue to be without Moses Moody and Chris Paul, while the Utah Jazz enter the game with a full squad. The Warriors have faced significant struggles in recent weeks, posting a 3-8 record straight up and a 5-6 record against the spread in their last 11 games. Their woes extend to the road, where they have managed to win only 2 of their last 12 contests. In stark contrast, the Utah Jazz are on fire, boasting a 12-2 record straight up and against the spread in their last 14 outings and an impressive 9-0 straight up and 8-1 against the spread in their previous 9 home games. Despite the return of Draymond Green from suspension, the Warriors' defense remains a significant concern. The Golden State Warriors' struggles persist this season, with offensive woes and defensive lapses contributing to their challenges. They hold a 19-21 record against the spread, while the Utah Jazz boast a solid 25-16-1 against the spread record, ranking 4th in the NBA. Additionally, as a home favorite, the Jazz stand at 6-1. With their current stellar form, the Jazz are expected to exploit the defensive vulnerabilities of the Warriors. Even with the return of Draymond Green, the Golden State Warriors are grappling with losses, including a surprising defeat against a Grizzlies team missing key players. In contrast, the Utah Jazz have been a reliable team during their winning streak, consistently delivering both victories and covers. The Warriors find themselves in a challenging situation, mired in their worst slump of the season, while the Jazz continue to shine with 12 wins in their last 14 games. While the Warriors desperately seek a win to revive their season, the surging Jazz, averaging 131 points in their 6-game win streak, present a formidable obstacle. So the Utah Jazz to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Utah Jazz have been consistently scoring 124 or more points in their last 5 games, showcasing offensive prowess. Despite a solid defense during this period, 2 of these games have still gone under the total. The Jazz's preference for a fast-paced game, averaging 99.8 possessions per 48 minutes, sets the stage for a high-scoring affair against the Warriors. The defensive struggles of the Golden State Warriors are evident, conceding 129 or more points in 4 of their last 5 games, resulting in the over hitting 4 times in that span. Moreover, the over has prevailed in 7 of the Warriors' last 10 games against conference rivals and in 10 of their last 14 encounters with the Jazz. Both teams have faced defensive challenges, opening opportunities for open shots and fast break points. The Warriors, with a 24-16 over record this season, and the Jazz, with a 22-19-1 over record, are poised for a high-scoring game. Considering the pace of play for both teams, expect a fast-paced contest with plenty of points. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Brooklyn Nets vs. Portland Trail Blazers. The upcoming matchup between the Brooklyn Nets, currently standing at 16-23, and the Portland Trail Blazers, with a record of 10-29, is anticipated to be a significant event, especially considering their recent clash just 10 days ago. In the previous meeting, the Trail Blazers secured a victory with a scoreline of 134-127, further intensifying the Nets' struggles, who have endured 2 additional defeats since then. One of these losses occurred on Monday against the Miami Heat, where the Nets fell short in a close 96-95 encounter. Mikal Bridges missed the potential game-winning shot as time expired, compounding Brooklyn's woes. With a road record of 6-13 this season, the Nets currently hold the 10th position in the Eastern Conference. Conversely, the Trail Blazers, having lost 4 consecutive games by double digits, are grappling with their own challenges. Their recent loss to the Suns at home on Sunday has left them with a 5-12 home record and positioned them at 14th in the competitive Western Conference standings. The Brooklyn Nets find themselves in the midst of a substantial downturn, having lost 8 of their last 9 games. Their immediate objective is to halt a 3-game losing streak, particularly after the heart-wrenching 96-95 overtime loss to the Heat on Monday. Despite the efforts of Mikal Bridges, who contributed 26 points, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists, and Cam Thomas, with 23 points off the bench, the Nets faltered, shooting just 34% from the field and 12 of 55 from beyond the arc. Royce O'Neal's 15 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists were not enough to secure victory, as the team squandered a 16-point lead in regulation and ultimately suffered a disappointing loss. Meanwhile, the Portland Trail Blazers are navigating their own struggles, losing 7 of their last 8 games. The hope for them lies in breaking a 4-game losing streak, with their most recent setback being a 127-116 defeat against the Suns. Scoot Henderson's impressive performance of 33 points, 7 rebounds, and 9 assists, along with contributions from Anthony Simons and Duapreet, failed to offset the Suns' dominance. Despite shooting 44% from the field and 20 of 42 from beyond the arc, the Trail Blazers were unable to match the Suns, who shot over 60% from the field. Looking ahead, the Trail Blazers have upcoming games against the Pacers and Lakers. The Brooklyn Nets face a significant opportunity to reverse their fortunes, and the expectation is for them to dominate against the injury-riddled Portland Trail Blazers. Monitoring the injury report is crucial, especially if key players like Malcolm Brogdon and Jerami Grant are sidelined. With a superior offensive capability compared to Portland, the Nets are favored to cover the spread. Notably, both teams have struggled against the point spread recently, with the Nets posting a 2-13-1 against the spread record in their last 16 games. The Nets approached this game with their morale tested, having fallen short against the Heat in overtime on Monday. Simultaneously, the Trail Blazers' recent performance is also lackluster, with 7 losses in their last 8 games. In their previous meeting, the Blazers emerged victorious in a high-scoring contest. However, offensive struggles have plagued both teams since then, with the Nets scoring 102 and 95 points in their last 2 games. The Trail Blazers, facing defensive challenges throughout the season, will be without Shedon Sharpe and possibly Malcolm Brogdon in this matchup. Despite the potential return of Deandre Ayton, the Nets are viewed as the superior team, poised to break their shooting slump against one of the league's weakest defensive units. In a matchup where confidence in either side is tentative, the Nets are expected to rebound from their poor form against a struggling Trail Blazers squad. The expectation is for Brooklyn to secure a victory, ending their run of subpar performances. Despite the Nets' recent struggles, the belief is that they will find success in Portland, so the Brooklyn Nets to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full-game side pick. The defensive performance of the Nets has shown improvement in recent games, holding some of the NBA's top offensive teams below their averages. Anticipating a noteworthy offensive output, the Nets aim to overcome their recent shooting struggles. On the other hand, the Trail Blazers have been inconsistent offensively, failing to reach 100 points in 3 of their last 4 games. Both teams exhibit a deliberate playing style, with Brooklyn ranking 22nd in the NBA in pace and Portland standing at 18th. While the Nets are known for their three-point shooting prowess, the recent trend indicates a slower pace of play, with 6 of their last 8 games going under the total. Similarly, the Trail Blazers, with the 18th pace in the league, have seen the under hit in 8 of their last 9 contests against Eastern Conference teams. Furthermore, 5 of the last 7 matchups between Portland and Brooklyn have resulted in a total score below the projected mark. In light of these trends, under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed, subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.